Hey, it's Tabasco the Biker coming at you again, and I wanted to talk a little bit about illegal immigration and deportation. What's going on with that? I haven't heard anything. I mean, it went from ICE tactical SWAT, teams with covered face ninja warriors shooting American citizens and shit, and then all of a sudden just nothing. I don't hear nothing anymore. Or did Trump already clean up all the low-hanging fruit? All your lawn mowing, roofing companies, family-owned restaurants that you love. He went and just out there and just swooped up all these people so he could claim these big victories in numbers. What happened to those 125,000 Asian men of fighting age and all Al-Qaeda cells and all these? I didn't hear them deport any of them. They're going after MS-13. We got 3 people from MS-13. I don't know. Where's all the news at? Are we done? Are they all gone? I mean, is that what we're saying here? Everybody's always like, well, they just come in the legal way. That's the way they're supposed to come in. That's the way my grandparents came in, or my great-grandparents. You don't even know who the fuck your great-grandparents were, most likely. There's just stories your family said. The reason why they don't come in through the legal channels is because, as usual, anything our government has touched, they have fucked up so beyond reasonable that nobody could possibly, unless you just grease some palms like they do. If you're Richie Rich, or if you're a ped from Isn't Real, then they let you come over here and get busted and stings, and they give you a first-class ticket out of here. But if you're a normal, worthless eater like us, yeah, not so much. Well, let me give you a first-hand accounting of how it actually goes. So for the last 4 years, my uncle came back from the Philippines. He got married over there, and he'd been working over there, and he married a lovely lady. She's got 2 children. They're now his stepchildren. They've been married about 4 years, and he came back to the United States after he was done working over there and continued to work. He's like 60 when he got back, and he wants to work through, until he's 65 or so. He can get that extra $25 out of Social Security Administration a month. But so, of course, you file for your spouse to come, and knew it wouldn't be a quick process. It's been 4 years, and probably close to $10,000 they've spent. And just the other day, he received a letter where they denied him to allow for his wife and his 2 stepchildren. One's a stepdaughter's just a pre-teen. She's like, I think 12 maybe. And then the son is about 15, I think. Denied. So would you like to know why after, 4 years and almost $10,000? I mean, he was down here, like I said, a month ago, spent $1,000 filling out their forms. More red tape, more forms, more money. Because when he returned back to the United States in 2023, we came home to a booming Joe Biden economy, much like it is today. No jobs and everything's expensive. So he struggled to get work right away, but he got it. And so he made enough money in 2023 to sponsor 2 of his family members, I guess, but not all 3. Yeah. That's the way our government works. So he can bring his wife and either his son or his daughter, but he can't bring both his son and his daughter and his wife. I don't know. Welcome to America, the dumbest fucking government in the entire universe. But so now in 22, he made 4 times the necessary money according to their scale. So I guess they have a scale that you only be careful now if you decide to get married outside the country to somebody, because you better check their scale, because you can't bring all of your kids with you if you don't meet their scale. But in 22, he met scale 4 times over the scale. Now 23, I guess he didn't bring enough for all 3 of them, make enough for all 3 of them. But it's not 2023 anymore. Then they look at 24 and look at 25, which again, he made 4 times the scale necessary for that family. But because in 2023 he didn't, because they fucked the economy, rolled us out after they tried to poison us to death, now it's our fault and they're going to punish us. And this isn't the nameless, faceless government. It's your fucking neighbor, Linda, who checks the box. Don't be, you can't come here. And then you wonder why people don't come here legally. That's fucking why. Hell, I told him 2.5 years ago, why do you care about the legal way? They're sending in planes and they're bringing in plane loads. Every night in Miami, there were 6, 7, 8 planes. Big ass planes. Disperse them through the country. They're giving them free room and board. They're giving them a debit card with like $4,000 on it. They're giving them EBT, all the food and groceries they could possibly eat. I said, it sounds pretty good to me. He's like, oh, no. Plus, I wouldn't want her coming, across that southern border. I said, man, they're recruiting them and they're flying them in. Hell, bring her into Canada, They're not doing anything about their border either. I said, hell, I got people up there. I got people in Sault Ste. Marie. She just walk across the bridge and they're going to hang out with Dutch. We'll go over and pick her up and bring her down here. And then get right down to Tampa and get your $4,000 debit card. And if you don't want to, I'll drive her and she can split with me every month because I could sure use some help since I've been unemployed since 22. But no, he wants to do things the right way, the legal way. And this is what you get. But you know what? I wonder. Boy, I bet if she offered to sell one of those kids, they'd be fucking lining up from here to D.C., wouldn't they? Bunch of fucking demons. If you work for the United States government, you're a fucking piece of shit. But what do I know? I'm just Tabasco the Biker. Fuck you. Keep it real.